fired up tonight.
And welcome. We've got a special one for you, as tonight's action is part of the NBA Cup. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForte. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Rockets, still early, but they have the third best record in the conference. And, of course, Los Angeles, they're currently the 8th seed.
When I look at Houston, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Champ in at the point. And for Los Angeles, they've got James, and it's Curry in at the 3. I gotta say, the NBA Cup and its additional layer of excitement here early in the NBA season has really ramped up the stakes. I mean, this season, we even have MP laying down the decree. He's gonna take his team all the way to the NBA Cup Finals and secure the title.
Each and every Cup game this season is going to be even more exciting, I think, than last year. Just look at the TV ratings on Cup games, and that tells the story. Fans love the added intrigue, and heck, throw in MP's stellar talent and his self-proclaimed quest for the Cup. And everyone is tuning in.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Hey, BA. Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. And with the new season just underway, Richard, you can feel the excitement around the league.
It's one of my favorite times of the year, BA. And after all the hard work these guys put in during the offseason, now we get to see if it's paid off.
They set the screen. Here's Champ. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Curry. Here's Jamison. Six on the shot clock. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Sengun. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Towns on a screen. Champ passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
And though it's early, let's take a look at the Cup standings.
Yeah, getting off to a hot start is really important in this tournament because there's so little margin for error.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Champ. The three is up. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 6-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
Pass to Shaw, beyond the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Champ knocks down the triple. Champ's got his third basket on the night right there.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Melton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And with this break, let's have a look at the season's top passing teams. The fourth spot held by the Rockets.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
Outside Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Soft touch off the glass.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
And what an athletic play from Towns, rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Jamison passes to Davis. Over Şengün. Davis misses.
Normally he drains that.
Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Lakers trail by 9. Şengün with a double team. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Oh, nice shot by Jamison.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
LA's head coach and I were able to chat. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Crawford. Here's Champ. Stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers moving it up. Curry passes to Jamison. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Jamison's got 8. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players over his career. Houston leading by 7. Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Cam Whitmore, also Karl Anthony Towns out there. And it's Crawford in at the 2. On the wing, Whitmore. Here's Champ. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
James outside. Pass to Allen. Back to James. And here's Melton. From downtown, the shot by James, no good.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Shoots from the baseline, and again, it's Houston.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Melton outside, pass to Allen. Drilled from 11 feet out. Allen's got his first points of the game.
More than just a low post threat, Allen is also capable of connecting from the mid-range.
Here's Champ. Sinks the tray. And the Rockets lead by 12.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Got a hand on it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on the team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
The three. James with the rebound. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 13. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games. Here's Champ. Check by James. Kicks it out Towns. To the wing, right side. Here's Champ. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, Melton. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Sunday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Tuesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Sanders. The shot misses. Houston leading by 13. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Pass to Shaw. Here's Sanders. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Melton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lakers trail by 15. Pass to Allen. They double team Allen. The ball's knocked loose. To snap the cold streak. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Champ. Last game, 26 points for him. Towns outside. The Rockets with another miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Melton. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He ended up with 26 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively, too. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Booker. Uses the glass to drop it in. Booker's got 8.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Champ. 19 points in the game. Right wing. And it's blocked by Davis.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
A nice shot by Jamison.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Champ. Pass to Towns. 3-pointer off the mark. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Here's Shaw. And the 3 off target.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Champ. Şengün, the screen. Here's Champ. The Rockets with another miss.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Towns on a screen. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Greg.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's Champ. He's got 19. Fires the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Champ's got 13 points in this quarter.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Jamison passes to Davis. Down low. Now here's Curry. He's closely guarded. Davis, a screen. Shot clock at 5. The three is up. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one. 24 seconds left in the half. Here's Booker. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Booker's got 10 points.
Looks like they're going to keep pounding it inside for as long as they can.
Here's Champ. He's got 22. Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land. Champ's got 25 points. And so it's the Houston Rockets feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Well, I think of Houston. They're sitting on the top of their division. Can't ask for more than that as a fan. And it feels like they're getting...
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Lakers.
A lot of bricks out there.
And that's it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We've got Davis, and it's Jamison in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Şengün. Shot from the low post is good. Şengün's got his first 2 points of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Jamison. Back to James. From deep. The shot by Jamison, no good. The Rockets lead by 20. Pass to Champ. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
James, outside. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Champ. Check by James. Here's Champ. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Champ's got 27 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
And Houston making a change here. Bell's checked in. Here's Champ. He's got 27. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Towns. Here's Crawford. 5 to shoot. Here's Champ. Shaw pulls it in. Shaw's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jamison, covered by Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Champ. He has 29 now. No good on the 3.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Here's Blunt. Pass to Booker. Melton outside. Here's Blunt. Clock at 6. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Here's Champ. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Houston, a huge 24. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. He's out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Champ in at the point. And stolen by Melton. Driving to the basket. Sanders, the pass to Melton. Here's Sanders. Pass to Ferguson. Here's Sanders. Melton on the wing. Puts up a 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Champ. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And the free throw, no good.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Here's Crawford. Knocks down a long J.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Shot is up. The Rockets pull it in.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution. Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Pass to Booker. Melton outside. From the arc. Connects from downtown.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Launches a three, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Sanders. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Here's Champ. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Allen a screen. Booker for three. Rockets with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Nice open look, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Pass to Sanders. Now here's Allen. Puts the move on. And the bucket is good. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
Here's Champ. Pass to Crawford. Here's Champ. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Booker. Launches it. Champ with a rebound. The Rockets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game? This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Here's Champ. Pass to Crawford. Here's Champ. Shoots. Houston with another miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here's Melton. There's the block. Back comes Houston in transition. The finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Sanders. Back to Melton. There's a screen from behind the arc. The Rockets pull it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Takes it inside. Champ passes to Towns. Here's Champ. Kicks it out Towns. Here's Champ. .124 left in the game. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Champ.
And I loved his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Towns outside. Pass to Champ. Lets it go from deep. Sanders with a rebound. Outside Booker. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Their record